It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And we'll get a look at Joe Burrow. He's going to have to air it out plenty this week. It's the Bengals and the Ravens, and it's all up next.
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and this is Paycor Stadium in downtown Cincinnati, Ohio. So good to have you with us. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen. So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. And he's down at the 23.
On the line, right?
3 tight ends in the game to start the drive.
Here we go.
First run of the game here for Chase Brown. And that play gets nothing. So no gain on the game's first snap.
Still first down.
So a lot of options on the table now. It's first and 5. Burrow working in the pistol. He'll get this complete. That's Anthony Schwartz. And he'll be taken down, but good enough to keep this drive going. It's a first down. They'll run it for the first time with Chase Brown. And his momentum completely stopped there. Picked up, thrown down for a loss. So after the loss on first, here's second and 14. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He's going to let this one go deep.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Veteran Trey Hendrickson there on the stop. With that, I want to give you a look at his numbers on the ground in last week's game. Look him up on a second down and 8. They'll motion over Flowers. Second down, Jackson. A throw on the move is caught. Well, it's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down. From the gun, Jackson. A gain there of 10 yards. Good for a Raven first down.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can.
No chance at all. He'll go down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. First and 10. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. That's to the right side. He's got Andrews.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
Jackson now on second down. He'll let this go towards the end zone. Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end Mark Andrews that time. And it's going to be third down. Back to throw. Jackson. Oh, got him again the second time with a sack on this opening drive. The Ravens turn things over to their field goal unit. His kick is good. And the Ravens will take a 3-0 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
The Bengals offense ready now for their second drive. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down. Here's Brown. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the first down. Nice gain of 5.
Here we go.
Running from the pistol, it's Brown. And he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales.
The pressure, too much, and he goes down. They'll look to pick up the pace. Working out of the gun, Burrow. And that is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jamar Chase. And it's going to lead to 4th down. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Bateman is the motion man. A first down throw for Jackson. He finds DeAndre Hopkins for the catch. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. Here's 2nd and 2. So just a lone field goal in the first quarter of play. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Bateman is the motion man. They'll work straight ahead with Henry. And he'll take this one forward for about 3, and that's a first down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
2nd down and 3. Bateman is the motion man. Throwing Jackson. There's a short one caught by Andrews. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Out of the gun, here's a give to Henry. He'll get this ahead for about 3. It is Logan Wilson up to make the play. 2nd and 7. To throw is Jackson. A throw, left side, caught by Andrews. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free and gains nothing. On 3rd down, Jackson. He finds his receiver. That's Bateman. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be first and goal. It's the tight end Likely in motion. Here's Lamar. He'll keep it on the zone read. Down to the 4. It'll be second and goal.
I don't mind the call. Down here this close to the goal line, you're trying to account for the extra defenders. In this case, you're trying to read them, but give credit to the defense. They had the running back accounted for and the quarterback.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Last drive yielded 3. They'd like more. See what happens on third and goal. Here's Jackson. The pressure's going to get there again. He's forced down once more. The Ravens turn things over to their field goal unit. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Ravens, on the strength of 2 field goals, take a 6-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
The Bengals offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They're still in search for their first points in this one. But only trailing. And Marlon Humphrey is there, and he picks it up. Set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. It's the tight end Likely in motion. On first and 10, Jackson. And he's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Jackson looking to throw. Brought in by the tight end, Andrews. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. They'll talk things over before third down. On the give, here's Henry. And this drive is going backward. Taken down for a loss. The defense with a quick 3 and out. On fourth down, the Ravens call on Jordan Stout to punt. As this drive quickly stalled out, so he's on to punt it away. This fielded in the end zone. Out comes Joe Burrow and the Bengals offense to take over once more. The deficit, 6 points. So a touchdown here would be mighty nice for the offense. See what they can do on this drive. First and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. Now timeout Cincinnati. That's their second, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. A first down throw for Burrow. And for the third time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Nate Wiggins. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. Jackson now to throw on first down. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their second, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Open man is Tylan Wallace. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with third down. Jackson. And he's got it to Flowers for the connection. And with just 4 seconds left in the first half, a timeout is called. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Ravens going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Here's Burrow. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Tylan Wallace now on the return. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The Ravens offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. The cushion is 9 as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. Jackson now. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Bateman is the motion man. Now it's Jackson. Look wide. Get this one complete. Not able to stay in. He steps out of bounds, and that'll be a loss of a couple of yards on that one. Jackson from the gun up, and they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack. Ravens sending the punt team out there. He's on for the 2nd time and wouldn't mind a carbon copy of that first kick. That is fielded at the 20. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Brown. And the struggles continue. He's dropped behind the line again.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. Jackson going to keep it himself. And he'll take it in. Made the right read on the zone read. And tacking on 2 points. This is fielded inside the 5. They'll get across the 20, mark him at the 22 yard.
On 2, ready?
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Burrow working in the pistol. He'll find Chase. That's complete. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. They face 2nd down and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 25-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose. And for
35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practiced. And at other times, it looks like they've never practiced at all.
Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. He's got a receiver. It's Chase. That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 10 yards and a first down.
Here we go, here we go.
Higgins sent in motion. Play action now. It's Burrow. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. We'll try and hurry to the line here. They go play action for Burrow. This defense pinning their ears back, coming to get him again.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Wallace now on the return. And a nice return there. The offense not going to be backed up as much as they could have. Drive's going to start from beyond the 20. The Ravens offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. The lead is 17 as they try to maybe pull away in this one. It is 1st and 10. Look at the big guy rumble. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 76 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore. The extra point, up and good. And the Ravens are able to extend out to a 24-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Heading out now, the Cincinnati offense. They're going to get set to take over once more. They're in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. They'll tuck it and take off.
Well, that scramble is ultimately going to end up short of the 1st down, Mike, but it's going to help quite a bit. That's a great job by the quarterback. Just taking what the defense gives you, get downfield, pick up good yardage.
Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. Wow, out of bounds, inside the 10. It's 1st and goal.
Here we go.
To throw is Burrow. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal.
And he will fight his way to the end zone. Chase Brown, touchdown Cincinnati. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. They'll run here with Brown. And he's going to go backwards, taken down at the 6.
I don't love the call. I mean, all week you practice these gotta-have-it plays. Every call sheet, Mike, has 3 or 4 plays that are down here in the goal line that could also be used as 2-point plays. I think to simply turn it around and just hand the ball to your running back, gotta be a little bit more creative. That's a big missed opportunity.
The Ravens offense ready to get back at it. They've definitely outplayed their opponents to this point in the 3rd quarter. They might be looking to grind out some 1st downs and chew up some valuable time on the clock. He'll move this one ahead to the 31-yard line. It is Logan Wilson up to make the play. Here's a 2nd and 6 from the gun. Jack, we try to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. That's the safety, Geno Stone.
And this is going to go down as a pick, but it really was the pressure defensively that caused the interception. I mean, he was a little sloppy with his fundamentals, but I think it's as a result of the guy in his face led to that ball kind of sailing, inaccurate throw, and that's just really good team defense.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
At the Ravens 25-yard
Working out of the gun, Burrow. Passing right side, and Chase has it. And it'll be a short. They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard.
Here we go, here we go. Stop.
Burrow now. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
Here we go. Stop.
To throw is Burrow. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's going to have the 1st down. An aggressive call there, but it works out as they convert on 4th down. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow,
Here we go.
he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make. You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's real...